All right, we're back outside. Top of the morning, gamers. We are back. My garage is full of stuff right now. My brother's car is in the driveway and my mom's car is in the garage. So I can't get into the driveway, but I think it's fine to be in the garage today because we got a box from Amazon with a bunch of goodies for this bike. We're gonna have some different POVs from now on, so not from now on, but we'll have access to different POVs. Just a reminder, at 1,000 subs, I'm giving away one of these Monimoto 9 trackers for our bikes. Recently, there has just been a lot of thefts going on, and I bought one for my bike, and when I bought one, I got 2. So I have an extra one to give away, and I decided, you know what, once I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll give away one of those trackers. So I'll start a raffle, and then everyone will have a chance to get one, no matter where you live. The last time I did a giveaway, I did like a little scavenger hunt, and nobody came like within 2 months, so I think that idea was kind of a dud. But this time I'm gonna just be shipping it out to whoever wins the raffle, and that'll be that. Let's get into the stuff that I got for this bike. Sorry for the mess in the garage. We unfortunately have to stay in here today, so here it is. We got an Insta360 X5 camera for our bike. We did go with the motorcycle bundle, so we have all the stuff that we need to get this guy mounted on this bike and some more, so that we can get that nice 360 POV that we were having with the DJI action cam. It sucks that I wasn't able to get the DJI action camera to work because I really do enjoy the DJI products. I think that one was just too early in its iteration because multiple people were having the same issue with it just turning off randomly, and like people were tinkering with settings and trying to get it to work, and I've only heard good things about the Insta360 X5, so I'm gonna get this thing unboxed and then I'm gonna get some of the motorcycle stuff put on my bike right now. All right, here we go. Here it is. Here's the new Insta360 X5. It's a nice little sleek thing right here. Got some tips on it, obviously. We're gonna peel that off. This is the most satisfying part of anything unboxing related. Boom. As far as the motorcycle bundle, this Insta360 selfie stick, it's an invisible selfie stick, and this is the one that comes with the motorcycle bundle, but from what I've heard online, this thing is just kind of small and flimsy, so I did go ahead and get a bigger one on the side, but I want to do a little size comparison for the both of them just to see if what they were saying online is true. And right now I can already tell this is a really skinny stick, dude. I'm not really sure if you can see this whole thing right here. You probably can see this whole thing. It probably comes up to maybe my hip, and I'm 5'9.5", for anyone wondering. So I went and got this guy. This is just like one of the random brands that I saw on Amazon. It's about 50 bucks, and it's just noticeably bigger. Where's the stick? Here it is. As you can see, there's a noticeable size difference in the girth of it, and it's already much taller at its like base configuration. So this one's almost as tall as me. As you can see, there's a noticeable size difference in these two, and this one just seems a little bit more durable. So this guy came with some clamps, and the Insta360 bundle came with a heavy duty clamp and some extra accessories for it. So let's come over here, try to set this guy up. Maybe the clamp will go right here on this back foot stand mount, and then the camera is obviously going to be facing that way. And then I'll use any extra clamps to secure it with, just secure it so that it doesn't wiggle in the wind away. So you see? Yeah, it's gonna go something like that. So this thing just bites down on your rear peg mount. You can adjust how this thing is moving by twisting this little nozzle right here. I want it to go back something like that. So then I'm going to tighten it up once I figured out where exactly I want it to be. All right, so that should be right there. Let's grab our big, beefy selfie stick. Let's twist this guy on. If it's compatible, it should be compatible. That's twisted on there. This should not be going anywhere. Yeah, that shouldn't be doing that at all. See if I can get that clamp in there a little bit more. It's pretty sturdy if you ask me. And let's go grab this extra double jointed one. So the idea is that we're gonna have this top side clamped onto the peg right here, and then the opposite side is gonna clamp onto the mount to stabilize it so that when we're riding down the road, the footage doesn't look too shaky. I'm gonna get it set up again, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I mean afterwards, because right now I think it's hard to do this with one hand, but I'll let you guys know. I'll show you guys. I'll show you what I mean. All right, I got everything set up just like I was saying. So we got this guy clamped back here. This guy's tightened up in the middle so that it's not moving, and then this guy's clamped on further up down the actual mount, so that now when I try to shake it, there's not that much give. And now I can just unscrew these guys to the left. Yep. And we're gonna come all the way out. And I think I may need to adjust this a little bit more so that it's to the left a little bit, so that I can get a little bit more center aligned, but I'm just gonna test it out right here. Oh, actually, never mind. The camera came out a little bit more. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it right here, and then I'm going to tighten these guys back up so that stay like that whenever we try it out. We are looking good. We're looking good. Now what I'm probably gonna end up doing is I'm gonna get on my bike, just go around the neighborhood just one time, just to show you guys what the footage will look like, and to test to see if these little circle things right here show up on the actual 360 footage. And then yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Let's get this guy turned on. Looks like I gotta actually activate it via the app, so let me do that. Yeah. Oh. Damn it, guys! I just dropped it. Scratched up my lens, man. That sucks. Hopefully that's like not too much of a problem. I'm gonna be so sad if this thing is like cooked now. Oh man, that sucks. All right. No, I had my lens protector with me too. Look, this is all I had to do while I had it in my lap, bro. I just dropped it. Ah, I'm so pissed, bro. I didn't even get a chance to use it yet, and it's already scratched. Yeah, man, I just dropped my camera. I just dropped this brand new camera. Like, literally haven't even used it yet. Haven't even connected it to the app. And this thing is scratched already, man. God damn it. Where are you going, man? Okay. Luckily for me, a lens replacement kit on this guy is actually just 25 bucks. So yeah, we got like a big scratch on our lens before we even got to use it, which really sucks because I'm just like a little clumsy little guy. But yeah, we're gonna have to try it out anyways just to see what happens, and then I'll order a new lens replacement for it before I even get to use it. But it's no one else's fault but my own, so let's just be more careful.
The next day.
All right, we're back. This is gonna be, I guess, part 2 of that video that I was making yesterday. Whoops, actually, I'm missing something. Let's turn on this mic. Let's make sure that these guys are connected. Audio settings, gain adjustment. Let's do -9 dB because it's really loud. And my exhaust is gonna be really loud. How are we doing over here? These guys still tight? Yep. Nice pops. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do too much riding today, guys. My pinky is in pain, dude. Even just like downshifting is like painful. I'm having to ride with like out my pinky, and it's kind of fucking up my throttle inputs.
Hopefully none of my stuff is coming loose. I know that could happen with all the bumps and stuff on the road, but oof, man. I'm not even really talking too much. I'm just gonna let the 360 video footage do its thing. I'm almost home, so hopefully the footage came out pretty good and the quality of the picture is not too bad. I am recording in 5.7K 60 frames per second, I think. I believe that for recording in 8K would just be too much for what I'm trying to do right now. And then again, the reason why I got this X5 instead of keeping the DJI Osmo 360 is because I kept noticing that the Osmo 360 would just randomly shut off when I was recording, and it was kind of annoying, so I didn't know. Let's see. Yeah, that's still on there. That's still tight. This could still be tighter, I think. And I think this could also be tighter, but that's as tight as it's gonna get, you know. I think we did a good job with it. This thing's still on. It might be dead. Oh, it died. Oh, whatever. I got some footage with it. That's all I care about. But let's get inside. Stop recording here and get inside.